In this video, we're going to talk about phase transitions or changing of physical states. So the physical states are liquid, solid, and gases. There are four that you're probably fairly familiar with. Melting, which is also called fusion, which is a solid to a liquid. So when you take an ice cube and it forms water on your kitchen counter, that's melting. Freezing is the opposite, going from a liquid to a solid. And so this is an actor, I don't remember what movie this is from, freezing. Vaporization, also called evaporation, is from a liquid to a gas. And condensation, which is a gas to a liquid. So, and this is a window where the morning dew has formed in some, or a kitchen or shower, whatever room you may be, that water then goes from being a gaseous vapor to back to a liquid. Okay, so all of these have opposites. A solid to a liquid, liquid to a solid. Those two are opposites of each other. Liquid to gas, which is vaporization, or gas to liquid. The two that you're probably not real familiar with is when you can go solid to gas with no liquid involved. This is actually iodine. They don't show this here, but there's a flame underneath this heating up the solid iodine. The purple here in the middle is actually iodine gas, okay? And then I have a bowl of ice on top in which now my gas is going back to a solid. There is no liquid in the system, okay? And the opposite of solid to gas then, of course, would be gas to solid, and that is called sublimation. Deposition. Okay, and this is morning frost. Okay, the same thing as condensation, but the temperature is below 32 degrees, and so you get frost. And so those are the 6 ones. So there's basically, like I said, for every 2 phases, transitions, there is an opposite there. Sublimation also is what we use with something called dry ice. If you ever get a shipment of, say, ice cream or something that has to be cold, it's usually shipped with dry ice there. And that dry ice is because it's called dry ice because it's actually solid carbon dioxide, not water. And it just goes from being straight solid to gas as carbon dioxide with no liquid there to ruin your package. So in this slide, we want to identify what the changes are. Okay. So icicles are the water that is solid hanging off of eaves outside the door, outside your building if you live up north. They don't actually just disappear, they start dripping. So therefore this is a solid to liquid transition. As such, it is melting. Wet close dry, so I'm going for liquid, which makes it wet, to a gas because it leaves there, and so that's vaporization. Which, like I said, you could also I will also accept the word evaporation. Okay, Kool-Aid, which is a liquid, becomes popsicles, which is a solid. So that's freezing. Frost becomes water. Frost is a solid. When we refer to it as water, it's a liquid. So that's also freezing. Water, which, like I said, when we say the word water, we typically mean the liquid, becomes steam. That's the gaseous form. So that, again, is vaporization / evaporation. Okay. Frost appears on the ground. So there wasn't there, and frost is the solid form. It wasn't there before, so that's the gas. And so that is deposition. Mothballs disappear. Mothballs is a substance that you put in closets to keep moths and other insects from your clothes, especially wool clothes. And so they're solid. Some down here where I can't write. They disappear, so they become a gas. So that's the sublimation. Okay. And in the next video, we will talk about vapor